Yo, what's going on, everyone? My name is WowShane, and welcome back to Your Favorite Game, the show where we talk about your favorite game. Today's game is going to be featuring Kingdom Hearts 2, specifically the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2. Today's guest is a personal friend of mine, my friend Ryan. Ryan, why don't you tell the people about your favorite game?
My favorite game, Shane, would definitely have to be Kingdom Hearts, the final mix edition. It's just everything that I think anyone could want in a video game. It's a very fun adventure with cool locations, especially if you're a Disney fanatic. The characters, as I was just saying, if you're a Disney fanatic, and Final Fantasy as well, like they're a joy to when they show up. The bosses, the worlds, the combat, all of it, the side quests, even the gummy missions are amazing. There's not one thing in there I don't really enjoy. It's one of the games that I can just turn on and wander if I really want to. I can go that far with it. Not to mention all the songs in there that I can just jam to without even playing the game.
How do you play Kingdom Hearts 2? Are you a casual player, a speedrunner? Do you go for challenge runs?
I speedrun more the first one than anything. When it comes to the second one, I try to enjoy every little second of it. It's just, I don't want to rush through it, because sometimes speedrunning can, kill a game for you. Sometimes I have a hard time going back to the first one, because now I can only speedrun it. This one, I try to always go for 100% completion. Every last little thing. All the gummy missions done, all the gummy enemies defeated, all of the bosses, all the side quests, every tournament, gotta do it all. Always on the highest difficulty, usually, too.
What about Kingdom Hearts 2 keeps bringing you back to it? What makes Kingdom Hearts 2 your favorite game?
It's just so damn fun. It's just, like, I know I said that earlier, but it's just so damn fun from beginning to end. I like the Roxas bit with all of that. It's interesting. The music, everything is an adrenaline rush. But I would probably say the biggest two things that, like, whenever I think of the game, would be the combat style. I love that anime flippy style that he can do. And the 1000 Heartless battle, without a doubt. Everything about that is perfect.
What is one thing you would add to Kingdom Hearts 2 in order to make it a more enjoyable game for yourself or a better game overall?
That's a hard question, because I did say that the final mix version is my favorite. Like, if we weren't talking the final mix, then there would be a couple things. I'd be like, well, there's a couple story beats that need additions. I would like more super bosses than just Sephiroth. I mean, he's great and all, but when you figured out how to beat him in under 10 seconds, the joy of fighting him isn't always there. But honestly, with the final mix, I think the game is flawless. I wouldn't add anything, because after that, it's because now it'll be just to add it,
Yeah, you don't want too much unnecessary fluff added to a game, because
then it becomes a journey of when does this end.
Yeah, definitely. What is one thing you would remove from Kingdom Hearts 2 if you had to remove something?
Now that one I can answer easily. There's this thing added in the final mix version called the Mushroom 13. It's 13 mushrooms with all their own little trials of what you got to do with them. 11 of them are fun and enjoyable. But there are 2 of them that, because I gotta go for completion, I gotta see that 100%, I gotta see a Mickey Mouse logo on every single world. Oh, these 2 damn asshole Mushroom 13s, man. The ones in the Pirates of the Caribbean and Yedsed's Tower, they're literally the bane of my existence. They're not fun, they're not enjoyable, it's not some quick thing. One of them I literally have to cheese just so I can get through it and just move on with my damn life.
For this next question, you can choose to answer both of them or just one of them. What is your second favorite game, and or what game is most comparable to Kingdom Hearts 2?
I can answer both. I would say my second favorite game would have to be Final Fantasy VII, the original, not the remake. The remake's cool, but definitely the original. And sometimes it's probably better to say 1A than flat out 2. Because without Final Fantasy VII, there is no Kingdom Hearts at the end of the day. And the other question, a comparison? Probably Devil May Cry. That's a very similar action-adventure, anime flippy combat style. where you're doing all kinds of different stuff to take down enemies and different combats that you can learn throughout. So yeah, probably Devil May Cry. I haven't played Devil May Cry personally, but everything I've seen of it is very similar to what I see going on in 2. That's why I want to try them, because I feel like they'd be up my alley. I would say Bayonetta, but that's really, really technical in its combat. I like Kingdom Hearts, but you can sometimes just get away with hitting the X button.
As I mentioned while introducing you, you are a personal friend of mine. You're the first person on this show who I didn't meet online. My favorite memory of Kingdom Hearts has nothing to do with the game, kind of. It is when we had this 6-hour phone call. You were playing Ocarina of Time. Yeah. You were playing Ocarina of Time. I was playing Kingdom Hearts. And we were on the phone. And I'm walking you through Ocarina of Time through just pure descriptions of where you're at and what you're doing. And you're walking me through Kingdom Hearts the same exact way.
What's really funny about that?
What's really funny about that is we weren't even very good at what we were describing. I remember one thoroughly, at least on my end. You were like, "What's in front of you?" And I was like, 2 big shadow statues with slow spinning blades in a green room, and you knew exactly what to do. That was awesome. It was fun every time you were like, "Okay, I need to do this," and I'm like, "All right, well, you need to go here, jump over that, and murder that thing to continue on." That was awesome, though. That was really awesome. That was you did the original version of Kingdom Hearts 2, correct?
Yes, only the PS2. Besides the little bit that I played before the show to capture some footage, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 in probably 10 years since that phone call. And I really, really want to replay it. I'm lazy. I don't want to hook up my PS4. I have the final mix version. I gotta stop being lazy to hook it up. And Kingdom Hearts. Let's ignore just the story, which I didn't even understand until a few days ago, because in a video fully explaining the lore autoplayed, and I just didn't want to click it off. Again, being lazy. At its core, it is the weirdest game. It is
entirely. It should be terrible.
It is spiky hair anime boy meets Donald Duck and Goofy and go on a space adventure. They go on a space adventure together and find people's hearts.
It sounds like something that came up in a random meeting in an elevator somewhere, and the funny thing is that's what actually happened.
Overall, I wish I had more love and appreciation for the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole, but that is completely on me for not playing all the games, not putting the amount of time into the games that they deserve. But I do feel Kingdom Hearts 2 and the rest of the series as a whole is fantastic and deserves your attention and your playthrough.
I would agree wholeheartedly with that. If you haven't played them, I would, especially now because they're so widely available and in their better incarnations, their final mix versions. You can get it on PS4, you can get it on the Switch, Xbox. Like the ability is there now. Where originally, if you were coming up with it was exciting, reading all the forums and YouTube videos, thinking about what was going to happen. But it was expensive to get all those different consoles, especially if you were a hardcore fan like me, and you want to play that next edition, even though it doesn't have a number attached to it. You want to play it, so you got to buy that PSP. You got to buy that 3DS. I bought a 3DS just for Dream Drop Distance. Beat it, knew it would come out on PS4 or Switch someday, sold it.
Alright, is there any other closing notes you would like to add that we didn't get to touch on yet?
Just your audience should play the game. They really, really should play the game. I will say I want to speed run it eventually. Like, I would like to give a crack at it. I mean, because the very first time I did a speed run with the first Kingdom Hearts, I almost broke the world record until I screwed up at the end. So yeah, with how well I know the second one, like way better than the first one, I would like a crack at it once, maybe even a level 1 proud mode if I feel like I hate myself that month.
Alright, Ryan has no socials that he wishes to plug, but if he does ever have any that he wishes to plug, I will update the description and the comment. I'm trying to get him to stream some Kingdom Hearts speedruns. I've been trying for years, and I want it to happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen probably actually very soon. Now that I have a little bit more of an understanding of how all that works, it's on the horizon.
Alright, so be on the lookout for that, and while you're still here, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.